Adetayo Adeyemi was living the high life as a successful entrepreneur and heir to a vast fortune. He was known as the city's most eligible bachelor. His chiseled features, charming smile, and charismatic personality made him the object of admiration for many women. However, Adetayo's life wasn't without its pressures. His old grandmother, Mommy Grace, would often visit him, bearing gifts and words of wisdom. One piece of advice she kept repeating was, "It's time for you to settle down, Adetayo. Find a good woman and get married." Adetayo would smile politely, nodding in agreement, but deep down he wasn't ready for marriage. He loved his freedom, his business and his social life, yet he couldn't bear the thought of disappointing Mommy Grace. So he reluctantly agreed to start looking for a bride. Mommy Grace was overjoyed. She took it upon herself to set up blind dates with various women from prominent families. Adetayo's calendar was soon filled with lunches, dinners, and coffee dates with an array of beautiful women. There was Ada, the stunning model, Inoma, the intelligent lawyer, and Ezine, the charming doctor. But Adetayo wasn't impressed. Each woman seemed more perfect than the last, yet he felt nothing. He began to wonder if he was simply not cut out for marriage. Just when he was about to give up, Mommy Grace arranged a date with a woman named Inenna. Adetayo was hesitant, but he agreed to meet her at a Queen's Cafe in Lekki. As Inenna walked in, Adetayo was taken aback. She wasn't like the other women he had met. Her features were softer, her smile were genuine, and her style more understated. She wasn't flashy or attention-seeking, and Adetayo found himself drawn to her quiet confidence. The conversation flowed effortlessly, and Adetayo discovered they shared a love for literature, music, and Nigeria cuisine. Inenna was witty, intelligent, and kind, but what struck Adetayo most was her lack of pretension. She wasn't trying to impress him. She was simply being herself. As the date came to a close, Adetayo realized he was actually having fun. He walked Inenna home, feeling a sense of excitement he hadn't experienced in a long time. The next day, Adetayo couldn't stop thinking about Inenna. He asked Mommy Grace about her, and his grandmother beamed with pride. "I knew she'd be the one, Adetayo. She's from a good family, and she's a wonderful person." But as Adetayo continued to spend time with Inenna, he began to notice something strange. She would often receive mysterious phone calls, which she'd answer in hushed tones, and she'd occasionally glance over her shoulder as if she was being watched. Adetayo's curiosity was piqued. Who was this enigmatic woman really, and what secret was she hiding? As he dug deeper, Adetayo discovered that Inenna was not who she seemed to be. She was actually a successful businesswoman in disguise, using her humble demeanor to deflect attention from her wealth and influence. Adetayo was intrigued. He had never met a woman like Inenna before. He realized that he had been looking for a superficial partner, someone who would fit into his wealthy lifestyle. But Inenna was different. She was complex, multifaceted, and authentic. In the end, Adetayo decided that he wanted to get to know Inenna better, not just as a potential bride, but as a person. He asked her out on another date, and this time he was determined to uncover the truth about her mysterious phone calls and her secrets. As they sat down for dinner, Adetayo smiled, feeling a sense of excitement and anticipation. He knew that his life was about to change in ways he couldn't imagine, and he was ready to take on the challenge.